A Taliban minister is visiting India. Don't worry, this is not some old news video from last month. This is from today. It's the second ministerial visit by the Taliban regime. The first was their foreign minister, Amir Muttaqi. He visited in October. He came to New Delhi in October. And now the Taliban's commerce minister is visiting. His name is Al-Haj Nooruddin Azizi. He landed in New Delhi earlier today, and the Indian government extended him a warm welcome. You wouldn't or you couldn't have imagined this a few years ago. 2 Taliban ministers, 2 months and 2 trips to India. So what is cooking? The first visit was all about political signaling, sort of like a green light for engagement. This visit is all about business. The Taliban minister will be in India for 5 days. He will meet India's commerce and foreign ministers. He is also expected to meet Indian traders and investors. And his mission, let me quote from the Taliban statement on what the mission is. These meetings will focus on expanding economic cooperation, facilitating trade relations, creating joint investment opportunities, and strengthening Afghanistan's role in regional transit routes. That last part is very important, transit routes. You see, Afghanistan is a landlocked country. They have depended on Pakistani ports to access the sea. But recently, that access has gone. The Taliban and Pakistan are fighting. They're clashing repeatedly at the border. Dozens of fighters have been killed on both sides. We'll come to that in a bit. But the point here is this: Afghanistan cannot trade with Pakistan anymore. Enter India. New Delhi operates a terminal in Iran at the Chabahar port. It's an arrangement that benefits both sides, India and Afghanistan. Because through this port, through Chabahar, the Taliban can access the sea via Iran and India can access Central Asia via Afghanistan. Basically, we can cut out Pakistan. And that's one of the main agendas of this trip. Beyond that, there will be talks on investments. Afghanistan is said to have resources worth $1 trillion. They have 2.2 billion tons of iron ore, around 1.3 billion tons of marble, and 1.4 million tons of rare earths. The problem is the Taliban cannot extract any of it. You need money and technology to mine resources, and Kabul has neither. They are hoping that regional powers can step in. China has signed contracts to mine gold and copper, but most of their projects have not taken off. Do you know why? Because of security. You need a large ground presence for mining operations. We are talking about machinery and people. You need all of it. But will they be safe in Afghanistan? Will the Taliban be able to protect them? That's the worry for investors. Chances are India will have the same worries. We may sign deals to explore mining opportunities, but actual progress may take time. Which brings us to the larger political picture. This visit comes amid a growing rift, a conflict between the Taliban and Pakistan. Pakistan accuses the Taliban of shielding the TTP, the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, better known as the Pakistani Taliban. This is a group, the TTP, that seeks to topple the regime in Islamabad. Pakistan says Kabul supports this group. Kabul, of course, denies this charge. Nonetheless, it has become a major flashpoint. We have seen multiple rounds of fighting. Scores of people have been killed on both sides. As things stand, there is a truce in place, but peace appears unlikely. Pakistan and the Taliban have held talks in Qatar and Turkey, but there's no breakthrough. So to recap, ties between Kabul and Islamabad are deteriorating. They're exchanging threats and gunfire, and in that backdrop, a Taliban minister is visiting India. The strategic thinking is quite clear. Your enemy's enemy is your friend, if not a friend, at least not an enemy.
I was a revolutionary. I became a ruler. I claimed to protect my people. I terrorized them instead. I built palaces. I started wars. I lost everything. Some called me a defender of Arab pride. History remembers me as a dictator. Who am I?